You're about to get 5 writing tips that's going to take your writing to the next level. So tip number 1 is write only about topics that you fully understand. Yeah, you can write a story about an alien woman fighting a war to save her colony and not be an alien, not be a woman, and not know anything about war. That's perfectly fine. So long as the story underneath the surface, what the story is really about, you have to be an expert on that topic. Tip number 2, replace the word conflict with situation. This one sounds a little strange, but I think a lot of writers have a problem with the word conflict because we always interpret it as yelling or fighting. It's a car chase. Someone is crying because they lost somebody. So we always feel like we need to intensify the conflict to make it conflict. We know that not all visual problems are in these same levels of drama, right? But when you use the word situation, it actually allows you to introduce conflict in the problem and the narrative a little bit more naturally. So what's the situation? All the hotels are booked. I just went to that last one. I called like 5 others. All those hotels are booked in town, and there's nowhere we're gonna find a place to sleep. Well, I don't care, dude. I'm not gonna sleep in that van again. Hey, doesn't Kate live here? My ex-girlfriend? No, there's no way in the world I'm gonna go. I'm telling you guys right now, there's no way in the world we're going to, and then it cuts to the next scene, and we're standing in front of his ex-girlfriend's house. So the tip number 3 is keep it human and keep it simple. As of right now, the only audience we have are human beings. So every story you're ever gonna tell is supposed to connect with human beings. It's supposed to connect with us on a human level, and that's the only way we're gonna understand it. I know we have an urge to be smarter than the masses and be original and create something completely different, but the reality is a movie that people can't understand is a bad movie. Inception and The Matrix are very interesting stories that are outside the box, but even the dimmest bulb in the room can understand the plot and follow what is going on. Tip number 4 is to get in late and to get out early. Now, this is a very important rule of thumb for all storytelling. This is the opening scene all the way to the ending scene and every scene in between. The audience is smarter than we think they are. They can put the pieces together. They don't need all the setup and all the exposition. So it's actually better to get in late and put them into the heart of the problem so you can hook them into the narrative and they can get engaged. Getting out early actually makes the audience ask questions. What's gonna happen next? What just happened? And so on and so forth. And it actually creates a momentum for the plot and gets us moving from one thing to the other. It's very cause and effect. Tip number 5 is to outline, plan, and strategize. Some writers can jump in and just write until they strike gold. And if that works out for you, that's great, keep doing it. But for most writers, it's a pointless exercise. Writing is a journey. It's like a family trip. You need to know where you're going. So you can experience all these interesting things along the way, but it's very important that you at least know where you're starting at your house. And you have to get in your car and you have to drive to this location, and these are the different roads and the back roads and the highways you need to take. It's very important to always know where you're going. As useful as outlining can be though, it's very important not to do too much outlining, not to spend too much time there, because it's almost like you're in limbo or something. You just get into this endless exercise of preparing and planning and strategizing and never actually getting any writing done. So which one of these writing tips helped you out the most? Leave that in the comment section below. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, leave a dislike so I know to go better next time. And if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing because I'm going to be posting at least once a week and there's going to be more to come. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.